know, say back in the days, the nice, and me and everybody else we talk about it. Because sometimes when you sit down and think back, they tell say we did really have some good time, you know. Because me sit down and you know me I think about with the ready milk. Remember we used to go to Mr. Jones' shop. Mr. Jones' shop used to be beside the Betterborough School. And we used to go over there and buy ready milk for 50 cents. Sometimes when you look on we uniform front, so it white off. And when you eat it, a whole lot stick up in a roof for your mouth. And we used to buy animal crackers too. I used to 50 cents for animal crackers too. I remember we used to buy Gilbert Sweetie for 10 cents. We used to buy Carlback and Busta. Remember Carlback did red. I remember they didn't make it because they say it look like rat pies and Pitney did eat it. So then they tap make it. I remember we used to buy Donkey Khan. And another thing we used to buy we may not even see again, Dandy Shandy. And at the time we did have 7-Up in a glass bottle. We did have Holiday soda and a D&G drinks them we used to come in a glass bottle. And you know, we just have so much fun. We run up and down, we go all about. And remember, you know, Sunday evening time, you know, I always hear me talk about Sunday evening time because that's one time everybody would look forward to. As you know, hear me talk about already with the 3:30 matinee. After matinee done, you know, we'd run up and down out the door, you know, on the road or whatever and just have fun. But, you know, after all of that over Monday morning, we go to school. Remember when we go to school on Monday morning time, we'd have devotion outside. And remember, one teacher in particular used to make we stand up outside, you know, we have to stretch out with finger them so. When we stretch them out, they might look upon them. And when they might look for if your fingernail clean. The time sometimes someone not remember if you wash with fingernail and make your mother cut them. So see where in my case I bite them off. The time when the teacher look upon your fingernail and say you just bite them off. And they always lick you upon your finger, yeah, so. That means to say when you go home or next weekend, before weekend over, you're going to make sure say your mother cut your fingernail and you come to school good. But you know, when you think about all of that, even though a teacher used to beat you, if you do, you know, things you're supposed to do and so. But then they care about you, you know, and like now when most teachers just go to school because they might get paid. And so my picking them so bad breeders, a teacher not want to deal with them. Mind you, you have good teachers and you have good students. But just like everything else, you have bad and good. And one something I remember too, you know, I remember we always have to go shop pizza, go pick up buckle stopper, them the same stopper come off a glass buckle soda, go pick them up and wash them out. And when we go pick them up and wash them out, we have to dry them, put them in a bag. Most time we'd have to have 100 of them because we use them to learn subtraction, division, addition, multiplication. And sometimes if we can't find buckle stopper, we have to get stick, nice straight stick, cut them, scrape off the skin off of them, and tie them up with plastic or rubber band, and carry them to school. And at them we used to learn to count with timetable. We did have to learn timetable, you know. For me, 11 times table, the easiest one for me, but we did have to learn that. And you know, me go quite a few school now, because me go Betterborough Primary School, me go Betterborough Infant School, and I go to Prattville Primary and Prattville Infant School. So, you know, I know quite a few people up and down. You know, I tell you, say, all I teach them overall, you know, they just really treat you good. And one teacher in particular, I now figure to me, I got Betterborough Infant School, named Miss Samuels. And I tell you, say, that the day, that the lady there, when I tell you, say, I love her, you know, until today, I love her, I still talk to her today. Remember when I go to school and my mother come for me, I hang on for Miss Samuels' foot, you know, because I don't want to go home, I want to stay with Miss Samuels. And I end up go work at same school Miss Samuels teach. And as I say, until today we still communicate. And you hear me talk about this all the time, but I just talk about Betterborough Infant School. You have Miss Morgan, Miss Dawes, Miss Anderson, Miss Palmer, the principal at that time, and Mrs. Anderson, and after a while Miss Johnson did come on there too. And then my school moved go further down the road now, where Miss Morgan did a principal, and then Miss Patmore. And you know, you have quite a few principals, I don't really know them, but over big school now, which I feeder school for Betterborough Primary School. Over there, so, and Mr. Spence, may I tell you, say, that the man I want the best principal ever live. And of course, indeed, I want disciplinarian. So, you know, very strict, but when you hear about loving and, you know, look out for you, because even in a school day, if you see you up on the road, once you're one student, or if you're not one student, you know, you try to look out for you. But, you know, when you think back, But all of them something there. You know, you just reminisce and you think and you say, boy, life they good. I know when we grow up sometimes we get beaten from parents and even neighbors and so on. We say, sure, they love lick people, you know, we make up nice and whatever, but you know, remember one day my sister go and find one umbrella under one guava tree. And we're glad we find the umbrella and we take up here and go home. And when we reach a yard and we mother see umbrella, we have to walk, turn back, go through the bush. When we go look at guava, carry back the umbrella, my mother say no want no umbrella in a yard and she buy it. So we look on her, we say, then if somebody else go find it where we can't find it, she said if we care back make somebody else find it because she know want we nothing where she not buy. You know, because of that we grew up that the way if you know, so if we work hard, for, you know, whatever we get and whatever we want, you know, work hard for what we want, whatever people give, appreciate, you know. So, as you know, me always come with, you know, me old time story and whatever I remember here and there. And, you know, me just go wrap up here so anyway. So, you know, as always, just leave the comments, you know, like and share and, you know, make me get my subscribers up, you know, and we can keep rapping, you know. So, as always, thanks for watching.